Okay, I'm back again to discuss what you can dispute on your credit report. You can dispute anything from inaccurate balance. You can dispute missing information, whether you have a missing field such as the account type. You can dispute your account type. If you have a high balance that says unknown, you can dispute that with certain accounts because you have to have some type of high balance, whether it's for a car loan or whatever it may be. So you have to have something in that field for high balance. So you can dispute that as well. You can also dispute incorrect credit limit. Let's say you have a $1,000 credit card and it's saying that you only have a $500 limit on there. You can dispute that as being inaccurate. You can dispute, like I just mentioned before, if your high balance is lower than your balance owing. You can dispute anything within your status field, like the status of your account, whether the account is derogatory or if it's reporting no data, except for new um, credit cards. Like if you get a new credit card or something like that, or any type of new loan to that nature right there, it may say no data until you make your first payment, until it comes time to make your first payment for that particular account. You can dispute things like if your status is incorrect too, meaning that they have that it is, for example, student loans. They may have something I think that I found in my kids' credit report regarding student loans. They have something for there as far as a revolving account. Student loans are not in revolving accounts at all. So you can dispute that as well if that's wrong. You can dispute the date of last activity as well. And know that with the date of last activity starts your 7 year statute of limitations. That's no, let me rephrase that. Your date of last activity starts the 7 year clock. You might as well say 7 year statute of limitation too. But it depends on what state you reside in, because some states are have 5, 6, and 3 years statute of limitation. So it depends on what state you stay in, basically. So let me rephrase that. You have to know, keep an eye on that, because sometimes when creditors sell your debt to collection agencies, they tend to like re-aging your account, re-aging your debt, and if you're not careful with that, you can have that reporting longer than what it should, which is against the law. So you have to learn all the law, pretty much the basic laws within the FDCRA, which is the Fair Debt Credit FDCRA, which is the Fair Debt Reporting Agency. So you want to make sure you know the basic laws in that. You also can dispute the date of last update as being incorrect. You can dispute whether or not something is reported inaccurately. You can also dispute whether a collection account is listed with a limit. So any type of collection account, it shouldn't have no type of limit. If it's a collection account, there is no limit to it. Also, charge-offs that report as open or a collection account. So you can't have something that's charged off reporting as a collection account. Once it's charged off, that means that whoever that creditor is decided to, in my favorite words, is just take a loss and know that they're not going to ever receive that money from you. So to me, that's that's the way I look at it. But you can also dispute that as well. So that's just something else. I just gave some reasons out there that you can use to dispute. You can say something to the nature as also unverified collection, and even with your bankruptcy, you can dispute the date that it was filed. You can say inaccurate filing date. You can say someone with a similar name to me filed bankruptcy, but you can only use that pretty much is if no one ever, if you can use that pretty much if you never filed bankruptcy, or if you've already blocked your LexisNexis from the credit bureau seeing that information. So you can use that as well. So those are just some things I'm just throwing out there that you can use to get things removed off your account. All right, thanks.